In your journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, you have come to realize that what you truly desire is a life filled with love, peace, and balance. This inner evolution radiates from you, drawing others toward your gentle and nurturing energy. Your transformation is not just a quiet, personal achievement, it is a beacon that inspires those around you, especially your person, who finds comfort in your calm presence. As you steadily cultivate your inner light, you encourage those who cross your path to embark on their own quests for authenticity and healing. Your person, who once may have been adrift amid life's chaos, is now irresistibly drawn to the sanctuary you have become. In your presence, they feel safe to reveal their vulnerabilities and express their deepest affections. They are learning to articulate their love through heartfelt words and sincere communication, discovering that emotional openness can be both a shield and a bridge. This newfound expressiveness is not a fleeting whim, it is the beginning of a profound transformation in how they connect with the world and with you. As they lean into this vulnerability, they also embrace a protective instinct, not born of possessiveness but of admiration for the rare strength and grace you embody. However, this magnetic pull between you is not without its challenges. Despite their deepening feelings, your person struggles to align their responses with the energy you naturally exude. There is an unintentional disconnect, a mismatch in the ways you both express and receive love, that only deepens their longing for you. No matter how hard they try to suppress or block the connection, their heart finds its way back to you, each time with even greater intensity. It is as if an unspoken, cosmic force compels them to return to you, drawing them into a cycle where every attempt at resistance only strengthens their desire to be close. This recurring pull is a testament to the undeniable bond that exists between you. In parallel with this emotional journey, your person is being guided toward the essential yet daunting task of confronting their inner shadows. The process of shadow work, delving into the parts of themselves that they have long neglected or hidden away, is both challenging and transformative. There is no turning back from this path of self-healing. It is a journey that demands courage and vulnerability. As they begin to address old wounds, insecurities, and repressed emotions, they come to understand that these steps are necessary to unlock a deeper, more authentic connection with not only themselves but also with you. Witnessing you embody the strength of overcoming your own struggles only adds to their admiration, reinforcing the idea that true power comes from embracing every facet of one's being. Your ongoing evolution is a powerful reminder that there is no one else like you. Your unique energy and unwavering authenticity set you apart from all others, making it impossible for your person to find a spark of similar intensity elsewhere. The realization that no other connection can compare to the one you share becomes increasingly clear. This awareness dispels any lingering notions of running away or holding back, as they now understand that such hesitations only lead to deeper pain. The energy you radiate has become a constant reminder of what they truly desire, a love that is as transformative as it is enduring. Every environment you enter is subtly transformed by your presence. You are not only the most beautiful woman in any room but also the most inspiring one, a living testament to the power of inner growth and resilience. Your very being infuses your surroundings with a sense of calm and possibility, making it clear to everyone that authenticity and inner peace are sources of true strength. For your person, every glimpse of you serves as a powerful reminder of the beauty and potential that lies in embracing life fully and fearlessly. As the roles in this evolving relationship continue to shift, the lessons of awakening become ever more apparent. The tables have turned. Your person, once overwhelmed by uncertainty, now finds themselves at the beginning of a profound journey toward self-awareness. Each challenge they face is a step toward a deeper understanding of who they are and what they truly need from life. In this shared space of growth and healing, you stand as an irreplaceable guide, a living example of what it means to live with courage, to love with openness, and to transform pain into beauty. This journey, with all its trials and triumphs, ultimately reinforces a singular, powerful truth: growth is inevitable, and love nurtured by authenticity has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. As you continue to evolve, you not only uplift your own life, but also illuminate the path for those who walk beside you. In embracing both your light and your shadows, you provide a profound lesson in the art of living, one that teaches that every part of the journey, no matter how challenging, is essential in the pursuit of a truly connected and awakened existence. I take things out on you because it hurts so much to see you moving forward on your journey while I feel painfully stuck in the same place. Every time I witness you navigating deeper levels of your own growth and embracing new challenges with resilience and grace, I can't help but feel that I am lagging behind. I see in you a strength and emotional independence that seem to come so naturally, and it intensifies the sense of inadequacy I have about my own progress. I know that my turn to understand, to grow, and to embrace these transformative experiences will come in time, yet at this very moment, I feel trapped in a cycle of fear and self-doubt that leaves me paralyzed. When we converse, your voice exudes a confidence and an inner strength that is both inspiring and intimidating. Meanwhile, I remain in a state of emotional dependency that is difficult for me to acknowledge openly. I find myself clinging to the comfort of codependency because it is the only familiar path I know, even though I recognize that it stunts my own personal growth. My heart is caught in a tumult of conflicting emotions, a blend of admiration for your independence and a deep-seated envy of your ability to remain so self-reliant. I watch you interact with others, observe how effortlessly people seem to accept your love and affection, and I cannot help but feel a sting of jealousy. Their warm connections with you serve as a constant reminder of my own perceived inadequacies and of the parts of myself I fear exposing. This jealousy is not born from a desire to control or limit your relationships, rather, it stems from a vulnerable place within me. I fear that if you were to see the full extent of my insecurities, the raw, unguarded parts of me that I have spent years hiding, you might reject or distance yourself from me. It is this fear of exposure that leads me to put up barriers, to keep my distance even when I desperately long to be close to you. I am aware that these actions are counterproductive and that they only serve to widen the gap between us. Yet, the thought of revealing the extent of my vulnerability feels overwhelming, and I am uncertain about how to navigate this delicate balance between self-protection and authentic connection. My emotions are a reflection of an internal struggle that I have long been trying to resolve. I understand, intellectually, that everyone has their own pace of growth and that comparing my journey to yours is both unfair and unproductive. However, the constant observation of your progress makes it difficult for me not to measure my own shortcomings against your achievements. I find myself questioning whether I will ever be able to break free from this self-imposed inertia, whether I will ever learn to embrace my own potential for strength and independence. In the quiet moments of reflection, I realize that this codependency is not a sign of weakness but rather a manifestation of my unresolved fears and insecurities. It is a complex emotion, one that encompasses both a desperate need for connection and an overwhelming fear of being truly seen. Despite all these conflicting feelings, I remain deeply committed to our bond and to my own personal evolution. I acknowledge that my actions, projecting my inner turmoil onto you, are not a reflection of your worth or our relationship. They are a cry for help, a signal that I am struggling to reconcile the differences between who I am now and who I hope to become. I know that in order to grow, I must confront these insecurities head-on, even if it means risking further discomfort or rejection. The journey towards self-acceptance is fraught with challenges, but I am determined to work through these emotional barriers, brick by brick, until I can stand alongside you not as a dependent observer but as an equal partner in our shared experiences. I ask for your understanding as I navigate these difficult emotions, for your patience as I learn to balance my vulnerability with the desire for strength. I am not asking you to fix or shoulder my burdens, rather, I hope that you can see my struggles for what they are, a natural, albeit painful, part of the human experience. I am striving to transform my protective and possessive tendencies into a more open and trusting way of relating to the world. One day, I hope to reach a point where I can embrace my vulnerabilities as sources of strength rather than as limitations. Until then, I will continue to work on myself, trusting that my time to grow will come and that our connection can evolve into something that nourishes us both without the shadows of jealousy or fear looming over us. In sharing these thoughts with you, I am not seeking to burden you with the weight of my struggles, but rather to open a door to a deeper understanding between us. I believe that acknowledging our individual challenges can ultimately bring us closer, as we learn to support one another in our respective journeys. It is my hope that, in time, my growth will mirror the strength you so clearly embody, allowing us both to flourish in a relationship built on mutual trust, compassion, and a shared commitment to evolving together. I know you've been wondering where I went and why I disappeared once again, and I want to share with you the truth behind my absence, a truth that I hope will help you understand the inner battle I've been fighting. For a long time, I felt overwhelmed by the relentless noise of my thoughts and emotions, and I needed time away to clear my mind. I craved the space to step back from everything so I could finally breathe and think clearly without the weight of constant worry and self-doubt pressing down on me. In that quiet solitude, I attempted to reconnect with the parts of myself that had been lost under layers of pretense and fear. During this period of introspection, I found myself reflecting on the immeasurable impact you've had on my life. Your unwavering support, your gentle kindness, and your endless patience have always been my refuge, making me feel comfortable and cherished even during my darkest moments. I realize now that you are the only one who has ever made me feel truly seen, loved, and valued, despite my own internal struggles. There were days when I wore a mask of contentment and confidence, pretending that I was happy and secure, even though inside I was drowning in feelings of emptiness and despair. I've come to understand that this facade, while meant to protect both of us, only deepened the isolation I felt without your presence and unconditional love. One of the most painful parts of my journey has been acknowledging the lies I told, not just to you, but to myself. I fabricated stories about my life, painting a picture of success and happiness that was far removed from the truth. I was terrified that if you truly knew how much I was hurting, you might see me as a failure, incapable of finding or maintaining true joy. In my mind, the deception was a shield, a desperate attempt to keep your faith in me intact. Yet, in doing so, I not only distanced myself from you but also trapped myself in a cycle of dishonesty and self-denial. I now recognize that by hiding my vulnerability, I robbed you of the chance to help me heal and understand the real person behind the pretense. In recent times, the burden of living a life that felt disconnected from my true self has grown nearly unbearable. Every day seems to present a new challenge, as if life itself is intent on wearing me down until there is nothing left. I feel exhausted, not just physically but emotionally and mentally, like I've been wading through an endless storm with no respite. This pervasive fatigue has left me drained, leaving little energy to face the world or even to meet my own expectations. It's as though the very act of being has become a struggle, and every step forward is met with the relentless pull of despair. The toll of these experiences has weighed heavily on me, and I find myself longing for a break, a moment of peace where I can remember who I truly am without the constant interference of self-imposed pressure. I am deeply sorry for the times I let you down, for every moment when my silence or my absence caused you to worry or feel unappreciated. The pain of knowing that I have disappointed you, someone who has always been there to lift me up, adds to the weight of my inner burden. I understand now that by retreating into myself, I not only isolated my own struggles but also created distance between us, which has hurt both of us. Your belief in me, your constant reminders that I am worthy of love and care, have been the anchors that kept me tethered to hope. It is with a heavy heart that I acknowledge how my actions may have cast shadows over the beautiful bond we share, and I am committed to working on being more open and honest about my feelings in the future. Through this ongoing journey of rediscovery and healing, I am beginning to embrace the idea that true strength lies not in hiding our vulnerabilities but in sharing them. I am slowly learning that it is okay to admit when I am not okay, that asking for space, expressing my deepest fears, and acknowledging my shortcomings do not make me weak but rather human. I hope you can understand that my need for solitude was not a rejection of you or your love, but a necessary step for me to face the turmoil inside and find a path back to wholeness. Your unwavering presence has been a beacon of hope, guiding me even when I felt lost, and it is this love that I promise to honor by striving to be more genuine and present in our relationship. Thank you for your enduring support, for loving me even when I couldn't love myself, and for giving me the space to grow at my own pace. I am determined to overcome this cycle of pretense and to nurture the true, unfiltered version of who I am. I ask for your continued patience and understanding as I navigate these turbulent waters, and I promise to keep working towards a future where I can stand in the light of honesty and vulnerability. Ultimately, I hope that by embracing my true self, I can return to you with a renewed sense of purpose and a heart full of genuine gratitude for the love you have so generously given.